Alright, YouTube, today we got Mr. I'm not gonna say his name, but today we're just gonna be showing you how to do kind of like a high to mid fade. He's also getting a design right here. You can kind of see the imprint. I'm not sure if y'all can, but we're gonna shape it up and everything. Show you that real boxy shape. This haircut always reminds me of, I think his name is Gully off of Street Fighter. So. And then we're going to show you how to do a beard. Somebody requested a beard lineup and shape up and stuff like that. I'm going to show you how to do the little tape on the lineup for the beard. And yeah, let's get to it. Now it's going to be a nice video. This is going to be kind of like I wouldn't necessarily say easy, but it's easy once you get used to the steps and everything of following my processes and stuff like that. And this is almost for like straight hair, like a go-to type of haircut that y'all could recommend y'all clients and give them to your clients. So, you know, yeah. To start the haircut off, what you can do is you can do clip over comb, but we're not gonna do clip over comb. Clip over comb would allow us to get the shape that we need, but we haven't started off the blend yet, so that's what we're not gonna do. To debulk, you can, what I would do, use a half guard, or 1.5, with the lever all the way closed, and just debulk all this, so you can start setting our first guidelines. Well, first ball guideline. You don't want to go too high, anything like that. This is only really debulking. It's not really like, you know, like a precise debulkage type thing. So boom. After that, to start it off, you kind of want to start it right here where C-cup begins. We're going to do that with the lever all the way closed. We're going to start off from the bottom, work our way up to the top, and make it even towards even with the beginning of the C-cup. Go over, and we're going to match that right there. And then we're going to bring it all the way to the back of his head, because we're going to work in sections. By sections, I mean the right side of his head, then the left side of his head, then the back side. Alright, whenever you're doing design, as you can see, the design print is right here, and when you still want to give enough room or enough hair so we can actually see the design, because he does have blonde hair. So when we fade in, and when we're fading, you want to start as low as possible and make the guidelines not as little as possible, maybe about 1/2 inch. So when we go to set in our design, you can still see the design for it, and it's not too light to where it blends in with the skin. And then for the back, what you want to do, after you've done the left side, you want to start off from where you left off with the right side of the left side, whatever you most feel comfortable with. You kind of want to make them meet up. And as you can see, when they finally do meet up, it's kind of lopsided. So you have to adjust, whichever one is the highest side, you have to adjust the lowest one and bring it up to match the highest side. Because you can always take hair away. As our favorite saying on this channel, you can always take hair away, but you can't bring it back. So you're going to match the low side with the high side. Alright. Hair right there for me. For the second guideline, we're going to open our lever all the way. And make it 1/2 inch. Or you yourself can do 1 inch if y'all choose to. And we're going to follow this all throughout the rest of the hair. I'm only going to show y'all this part, and I'm going to show y'all when I do the design, so I can see that, you know, the steps for a design. Okay, now that this is all open, with you know, all the hair is going with the lever all the way open, we're going to slowly notch down and take all of this out. Kind of touch it a little bit. You always want to make sure you're comfortable, for real. Make sure the client is comfortable, make sure you're comfortable. That's why I adjusted his head. So your back don't be like hurting really bad or anything like that, and you know, you're not really getting burnt out from cutting hair all day. Me, I don't really like to take breaks while I'm cutting hair, because I feel lazy if I do take a break and go eat something. So it's a standing on process all day for me. I'm not sitting down taking no breaks and, you know, eating in between clients, or I might carry a little water or something like that while I'm up here, but other than that, I'm not really putting nothing into my body for real. So basically what we did, when we started with the lever open, and as we faded down, we closed the lever all the way till we got to where our first guideline was. We did set in the first guideline with our level all the way closed with our faders. And that ensures that, you know, it doesn't leave no hard lines or anything like that. You could still use the trimmers, but it's easier like this. For real. It makes the job a lot easier. Somebody called it the line of death on my YouTube channel. I thought that was pretty funny. For this haircut, he does have it like a boxy look. It will just go straight up. So now we have on our 3 guard. And what you want to do, you just want to ride the sides of the hair. Just go straight up. This is with our 3 guard with the lever all the way open. And this is all you want to do is ride the side of the head. We're going straight up, not digging in, not creating less weight, not flicking out. We're just going straight up. This is removing all the bulk necessary for us. If all the bulk isn't gone, you can do clip over comb, which we will do. We're going to slowly do a fade down process. Same thing we did with no guard. We're doing it with this 3 guard. It's a really quick process once you get the hang of it. And wherever we left off with the 3 guard at, that's where we begin with our 2 guard. Close the lever, move slightly down. And we're still not flicking out. We're going straight up. Half guard, I don't go straight in from this number 2 guard to the 1 guard because it doesn't leave like a very smooth blend. You might wind up using a half guard anyway, so why not just start your fade or transition your fade from the 2 to the half guard to the 1.5. I mean to the 1 guard, the 1.5 to the 1 guard. It makes the blend a lot smoother, makes everything a lot easier. Now we got the 1 guard all the way open. Every time we put on a new guard, the lever is all the way open. And then while we're fading down, you close it. Now if needed, you can use your half guard and just slowly close it till it takes out this bottom line. And we do leave the hair at the bottom just so we can see kind of like a contrast within, you know, the baldness to the lightness up top to the darkness up top. And then after you you know, fade or whatever, waiting for my clippers to come on, you just take all this hair from underneath. For the beard, you're basically doing the same thing that you did when you was fading, but you're moving in a downwards direction. So level all the way open. I give it about 1 inch. And when you're basically fading up and you're going down and then fading up, going down and then fading up. Every time you close the level, you move up. Same thing, but kind of in a reversal way. And fading a bit is very quick. It don't really take too much. Next step, 1 guard, all the way open. Kind of tilt it a little bit. Kind of tilt your clippers a little bit because of how the beard is shaped. Close it, go up, close it, go up, close it, go up. Very quick process. Half guard to blend in between no guard and the 1 guard. Kind of just level play right here, making sure everything is blended. Then we throw on 1.5 guard, all the way open. This might not cut anything, but we're still going to follow through our same exact processes just to make sure. Our same exact steps. Close it, move up, close it, move up. Not really much right there. For the beard, you want to spray some holding spray. And since we're on this side, holding spray, or you can use some type of shaving gel. We're going to also spray the hair as well, because the design is also on this side. Not too much, and then I'm gonna take a blow dryer and blow dry it off. Turn the air and blow dry it down. And blow dry it till it gets basically hard. Alright, whenever you're doing the beard liner for the back side, you just wanna follow. They should have a little outline for you. You don't want to dig in now. You just want to follow the perimeter of it. You want to make sure you're using the corners of your clippers or your blade to get in the little spots that your clipper wouldn't normally be able to get into. Brush it over, lightly brush it over. Go on the perimeters. And that is basically it for the bottom. He already has a line that's there, so we're just gonna follow that. Flip everything over. We'll flip your blade over and then just go up. The beard is very easy. Now whenever you're looking at it from the front, because we want that boxy look, you want to make sure this is going straight up. See, they have little tiny hairs that's right here that we can obviously cut off from clip over comb. And on this side, it bulges out, it kind of rounds. It doesn't really go straight up, it kind of bulges out right here at the top. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this comb and the clipper, and we're just gonna go straight up. And just cut everything that hangs over it. And for clipper over comb, that's why we did the blend first. You kind of want to make sure the blend is equal with the comb. So the blend is right here. Don't make sure make sure no hair is coming above the comb with the blend, and then you go up, and then every hair that's over there, because you're equal with the blend, you cut it off. And that's basically clipper over comb for this type of hair texture. For other type of styles, you can angle the blade or the comb outwards towards you like this, and that will leave a lot of weight at the top. Or you kind of, if you wanted to, leave less weight, you'll go in some instead of coming out. But we're just going straight up to create a boxy shape. So you just want to go straight up and just cut everything that hangs over. And that's basically clip over comb, some down for y'all. So whenever you're cutting down the top, just because his hair texture is like this and his hair is kind of, somewhat short. So what we're going to do, you start in the middle with the level all the way closed just to make everything, it's a fast process if you choose to. We already cut the middle, but you want to go, he decided a ½ inch. So what you want to do, you want to get ½ inch and just cut right there and then follow in a straight line all the way to the front. You want to make sure your clipper is flat, your comb is flat like this whenever it comes on. And you're going to see all of the pieces of hair disappear. That means you're going too high. You kind of want all the hairs previously that you cut inside with the hairs that you haven't cut, and just cut it like that and make it even. And then you just go to the sides, angle it up. It's a real fast process. Alright, for the beard, touch that a little bit for me. It's really a simple process. You really just finding the outline of the beard, and you kind of want to tilt it. You kind of want this going straight up. You don't want to tilt it too much in. You don't want to make that part right there too small. And we're going to line up the beard as thick as we possibly could. As thick as we possibly could. Or as high as we possibly could, and as thick as we possibly could. Because a lot of people, they do want their beards lined up high, but it won't look thick. It'll be like a thin little layer, and then it'll be all dark down here. So whenever y'all using a razor, you want to make sure this back piece right here isn't in the way. And you're just lightly, flicking on the skin. And you're moving from, up and down, not side to side. Side to side will cut somebody's skin. Up and down would not. We're just bringing it towards us and away from us. That's all we're doing. And you really want to let the razor just do all of the work. You don't want to press down hard or whatever. A razor is something serious, so you do not want to cut your client. So this is the cut right here. It's a nice clean cut, nice beard. Trying to get the camera to focus for y'all. Hopefully it is. Put your head down a little bit. Right there. Nice design, sharp beard lineup. Alright, it's HYB. If you're not handling your business and what you're doing. And we are.